Coming up on this program, we show you how to get connected. Find out how to choose an internet service provider. Discover the newest form of communication, electronic mail.
Ways down and ready to ride. One by one, billion by billion, they're holding up half the sky. Raise your hand if you're ready and willing, if you know it's time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a
There we go. There we go. I was like, oh, maybe we're not meant to do the show today. I checked all the settings. I sort of like felt good about myself, and then I didn't check the microphone. I wish I had guys in the truck. My God. Not just a cute hat, my little toque with the ball on top. Isn't that super cute? Happy New Year's, everybody. I hope you were all well, that you had a safe and so far prosperous New Year's. John, maybe you need to embrace green this year. I don't know. Why is this? Anyways, court has been a bit slow right now because a lot of courts are taking this weird bit of a dead week off, which makes sense. I completely understand. But I did get a few little hearings that we can watch this morning together. I also want to remind everybody I am going on a work trip at the beginning of February, so we're going to have a down week there. And then we'll see. There may be some schedule changes coming up. As soon as I know about it, you will, I promise you. But I just have to I can't count my chickens before my eggs hatch, if you know what I mean. Jelly bean. Anyways, in the meantime, oh, also, if I creed frame, maybe we're gonna have to get, how dare you, how dare you. That's my best Greta voice, John. I think it's pretty good. How dare you! She gets it in the how a lot better than I ever can, but how dare you! Anyways, okay. I'm not going to work much more, Vicky, but I don't know. I really don't know, and I really can't say, and I really don't want to get ahead of myself. Where am I going in February? I can't tell. No, I don't talk about family vacations. We can't, like, I have to go for work and then I'm bringing my daughter. So, I am lucky enough to be able to go, but I'm bringing her. So, I can't really talk about it. It's just the way it is. Anyways, but, hi Brooklyn. Nice to see you. But I'm excited nonetheless, and I'll let you guys know dates officially once we're good with that. Guys, let's go travel by Floozy Powder. Wrong fucking thing. Oh my god. Yeah, we're starting off the new year back on neon. No, Bill doesn't like the neon. Okay. Like I said, court's been a little bit slow this week. Fair game. Fair game, but let's get started with I have 2 hearings for us to watch. Let's go. Well, the fun part about it is that I have a fun job.
on the record in Gabarik versus Gabarik. And I lost audio at some point and we had to take a recess. My understanding is the parties used the time wisely, and I don't know if you want to put a summary on the record,
Adam, are
and
you
then move
feeling
on to the
better?
one issue that was still sort of hanging out there, which is the attorney fees request.
Would you like to do it or you want me to, Courtney?
No, we've made various agreements based on your rulings, joint legal custody to the parties. Ms. Garbrick has sole physical custody on a temporary basis. Mr. Garbrick will have supervised parenting time. We've agreed that it will be an informal supervisor, possibly the Gabriels. We've agreed that the attorneys will come up with 3 names for therapists that are not usually in the litigation setting. Mr. Haskell and I can certainly talk and try and figure out who's actually taking clients at this time because they're busy. Ms. Garbrick will have exclusive use of the marital home. Mr. Garbrick has indicated that he is moving out this weekend. There will be a financial status quo and a general prohibition on anybody destroying, changing, secreting, all of the prohibitions, each other's personal property. Everything.
Secreting. She doesn't mean secretions, although that's what my mind went to. Hi, Ronnie. Sweetie. Nice to see you. But she means secreting them away, hiding them. No, no, no. Oh, the problems of the rich. And all these lawyers take lots of money. Remember that. Every time we watch one of these, I want you to remember they are paying their lawyers almost always more than they're fighting about. Sometimes they're not, but most of the time they are. Yeah, we all have dirty minds. Secretions. No secretions.
In the destroying, changing, secreting, all of the prohibitions, each other's personal property. Everything is to remain untouched. Ms. Garbrick will pay on a temporary basis $500 per month in spousal support. My client, Ms. Garbrick, is looking for health insurance on the open market. We
She's
do not
paying
know what
him
that's going to
spousal.
cost yet for this family. And Margaret Allen will be the mediator in this case. And this will go to, the matter will go to the friend of the court for custody, parenting time, and child support. In regard to the attorney fees, I don't believe that they are justified. When I look at their amended response, which I only amended one thing, which was an error, that event occurred. It absolutely occurred. And honestly, because of that situation, I don't believe it's justified. I think I have a duty to amend pleadings if they're in error. I look at these pleadings and I notice it says he does not have any housing when that's frankly not true, which is why I was confused when I read their response saying he doesn't have access to housing when he made the decision in mid-November to move to the cabin. Today is the first that I've heard that he doesn't want to move there. He's the one who wanted to purchase it in the first place. So I disagree. I understand and acknowledge that there was an error for my client not reading the DocuSign. I corrected it and adjourned the motion, which is an appropriate thing to do. But I don't agree that attorney fees should be granted either way. Also, in regard to attorney fees, if it's just a general request, at this time, we're status quo, and he's receiving spousal support. He's receiving housing. He can certainly work full-time. He's 47 years old, and he has a significant work history. I predict that he will be able to easily find a job. It looks like he had a great job before. So I disagree with attorney fees at this time. Of course, the issue, Judge, could be reserved for the final property allocation, which it could be reserved for both parties.
Mr. Haskell?
Well, we're going backwards here, but that's okay. We have a verified pleading where an allegation was completely invented and it was trickled throughout the pleading.
No.
And she signed it. He did not spend 90 days in jail regardless of whatever happened. It was false. They amended the pleading unilaterally, and postponed the hearing unilaterally, even though we'd already responded. And it wasn't just that, there were other things as well. They added an affidavit. They added, a number of other things to try to restore her credibility. And we had to play this game where we figure out what is actually a new allegation and what's not a new allegation, all just so that we could address Ms. Garbarik's attempt to rehabilitate her credibility. And that's, if attorney's fees aren't merited for that, I don't know what is. And what's the purpose of a verified motion? And frankly, you don't even need to go to the behavior of it. We have a situation here where he has a need and she has ability to pay. So you can grant attorney's fees simply on that prong, which what we request that you do. And if you're going to do that, you may as well give him enough to get through the mediation, because he's going to have to pay for an attorney to get through this. And it's marital property anyway. So it's just a pragmatic issue at this point. We need it.
All right. I will grant attorney's fees, but based on the part of the court rule that addresses need and ability to pay, I will grant the $1,925 requested.
Okay, by when, Your Honor?
2 weeks.
Thank you.
And is there anything else?
Oh my God, she
No.
likes
No, I don't
taking
think so.
care of her man, I guess.
All right, thank you. We're adjourned.
We're adjourned. We're adjourned. We're on to the next. On to the next. YouTube thinks I have autism, by the way. They keep putting videos like that in front of me. Like, check out this video about adults with that are high masking that have autism. Thanks, YouTube. I really appreciate it. I'm so thankful. And then my other computer, YouTube, knows I'm obsessed with North Korea.
Atkins versus Buckley, case number 25-09027 DC. Present in the virtual courtroom, we have both parties as well as attorney Denise Standard on behalf of the plaintiff. We are here on the plaintiff's motion for a temporary order. And I have read the motion, Ms. Standard.
Thank you, Your Honor. Yeah, at this point, we're just asking for a temporary order to have some basic parenting time set in place. The child is now 2 years old. During the first year of the child's life, my client and Miss Buckley were together, raising the child together. They did split up. After they split up, my client did continue parenting time at Miss Buckley's discretion until July 11th, when a no contact order was issued by the Ottawa County District Court. Mr. Atkins could contact Miss Buckley. However, Miss Buckley couldn't have any contact with Mr. Atkins. So at that point, parenting time just stopped. It's my understanding that that case has been finalized. Miss Buckley is on height of probation, and the judge in that court stated that any circuit court order in regards to parenting time, he would allow contact, whatever the court decides. So we're just asking that a temporary order for parenting time be put in place. Mr. Atkins is happy to pick the child up tonight to do weekend parenting time. He does have a stable residence. He will be home with the child. He doesn't need daycare or anything for the child for his work schedule. So we're just asking for that, and then for the case to be referred to front of the court for an investigation and recommendation.
All right, thank you. Ms. Buckley.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I did see that you filed a written response. Thank you for that. Let's just take them one issue at a time. What about joint legal custody that's being requested? Do you object to that? First of all, do you understand what that means?
Not really, Your Honor.
Okay. Joint legal custody means that you would have to confer with the other parent before making any major decisions, such as God forbid, some major medical issue that the child had that would need, extensive surgery or something like that, that you would consult. choice of schools, major decisions in a child's life, not minor decisions.
I kind of object to that only because of previous things that I've stated in the written response. Um, I'm sorry, Your Honor.
It's okay. But tell me in one sentence, why not?
There has just been a lot of issues previously when it comes to Ismael. I have not been able to be in a good mental space because of everything that has been going on. Me and the defendant, or I'm sorry, me and the plaintiff defendant, me and Mr. Atkins cannot come to any mutual agreement of pickup time. There has been previous times as to where we would discuss days.
Okay, that's a separate issue. I'm asking you about
Okay.
joint legal custody. That's why I'm taking them one issue at a time.
It's just been stated previously that he only wanted to be contacted when there were emergencies, no other times, Your Honor.
Okay, well, that actually is in favor, would support joint legal
Mhm.
custody, so I will award that. The other piece is he's requesting joint physical custody. That's got more to do with the
Okay,
amount of
that's-
time,
yeah.
okay? All right, and that's what you're objecting to? Is that my
Yes,
understanding?
ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Just briefly, would you place on the record why you believe he should not have joint physical custody of this child?
With physical custody, there has been issues where I have asked for Ismael back, and there has been issues with us going back and forth. There has been issues where I've had allowed Mr. Atkins to get Ismael, and I've gotten text messages and calls from his family members stating that he's not being good to my child. Ismael has came back with marks, hives, and I've reached out to him about the issues, and it's just been pushed to the side. Or he'll tell me that
Did you contact CPS? he came back?
actually there was a CPS case open on me. I was
No,
cleared
no,
from
no,
it,
no,
but no,
I'm
Larry
talking-
has
I'm ta-
not had a CPS case open. No, ma'am.
Okay, but you just stated that he was coming back with marks.
Yes,
I'm
ma'am. The
asking you
police
if,
there
let me
has.
finish.
I'm
Let me
sorry.
finish.
I'm sorry.
I'm asking if you have reported him because you were concerned about the marks.
There has been police reports. Yes, ma'am.
I'm not asking about police reports. I'm
No,
asking,
there
did you
haven't been
contact?
a
Okay.
CPS case open. No, ma'am.
All right, thank you. All right. And when the two of you were living together, who took care of this child?
I did,
Who-
Your Honor.
Baths, meals?
Mr. Atkins was on the game previous times where he'll sit and play 2K, and I will come home from work from a 2 to 10 shift, and Izzy will be in a full wet diaper, no bath, no food. I'll have to come home, bathe, change, feed, Your
Okay.
Honor.
Who takes this child to the doctor?
I do, Your Honor.
Okay, has he ever gone with you?
No, Your Honor.
Has he ever taken the child to the doctor?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Standard, do you want to respond to that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
My client indicated that during the time that the parties were together, he did attend doctor visits. He did provide care for the child. Even after they did split up, on the occasion where the allegation was made about the marks, he took the child to the doctor just to confirm that the child was okay. So he has been a significant part of this child's life throughout his life.
And Ms. Standard, do you have the evidence to back those claims up? Like, proof of doctor visits where he took them in?
I don't right now, Your Honor, but I'm sure I can get that from Mr. Atkins.
Okay. All right. Well, frankly, at this point, this is a classic he said, she said, and the court has no way of determining what's true. So I will grant the parties joint legal and physical custody of this child pending an investigation by the front of the court. And then the next issue is parenting time. And the Standard, I don't see that did you ask for a specific schedule? I'm not seeing it in your motion.
I did not, Your Honor, but at this time, Mr. Atkins would be requesting every other weekend. At this point, he is working 2 jobs, so that works with his schedule right now on a temporary basis.
Okay, and what would the times be? It sounds like exchange times and things like that have been an issue for the parties.
Yeah, I would just propose the general 6 p.m. on Friday to 6 p.m. on Sunday. I'm not sure if Miss Buckley has transportation. Mr. Atkins indicated that previously she did not, so he did all the transportation. So I'm not sure.
All right,
You know,
Miss Buckley, what's your transportation situation?
I have rides back and forth, Your Honor. I'm working on receiving a car, Your Honor.
Okay.
Um,
So,
Also, as well, transportation have not
rides
been an issue on my end.
to the other
I
side.
get rentals if need be. There was a time I drove to Detroit to drop them off. So,
okay. I think given the circumstances, I'll indicate that, the plaintiff, Mr. Atkins, be responsible for transportation pending the front of the court recommendation, just to help Ms. Buckley out and with her, transportation situation. The 6 p.m. Friday to 6 p.m. Sunday, sounds appropriate. And we'll start that this weekend.
I am on probation. I talked to my probation officer. She explained that she's out on vacation. So on her end, she will not be able to switch over the no contact order. So she was recommending that when she comes into the office, that she will lift that up once you guys send over the request.
Is there somebody, I understand this child's 2, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there somebody else who could, effectuate the exchange between the parties?
Yes, ma'am.
Who would that be?
My Angel Burke, my sister.
Okay. All right. I think that that's how we deal with the no contact order in the meantime. Is that she be the one that has, passes the child off to Mr. Atkins. All right. Is there anything further?
Your Honor, just for ease of the exchange, would Miss Buckley be able to provide the sister's contact information?
Mr. Atkins has it already.
Okay, perfect. That is all, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. We're adjourned.
Thank you.
And it will immediately start into a North Korea documentary. Like I said, YouTube Daddy knows me. That was a bit of a sad case. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm gonna have to cut it short today. But the good news is, and I just want to point this out, if things do go forward as I see, I think we would be back to a regularly scheduled evening show weekdays. So, it's not a bad thing. It'll be more structured, hopefully. So we'll just see how that goes. Anyways. Oh, Mac. I think that's the first of the year. Thank you so much, my dear. Oh my god. My hair is disappearing. Mac, thank you so much. Tim, welcome. I will be coming on tomorrow. Oh, thank you, Vicky. Thank you, Vicky, for reminding me. I was just checking. I'm going to come on at 6:15 tomorrow night. 6:15. I'll only get one. That's fine, Mac. I know. We can't have to explain it in your divorce. But I might take you up on those coffee cups one day. Anyways. Courtney next, right? Tomorrow, yeah, 9:15 East. 9:15 East. I'll schedule it today. It'll be early scheduled so that you guys can go there. If you need to, you can set your notifications and I will just not worry about it. I have to work tomorrow, but I will come straight home and perform. And Bill, I got you. I knew you had to be reminded about the coffee mug. We all have a coffee mug somewhere that we need to check on. I firmly believe that. If you don't think you do, you do. You just don't know it. Anyways, Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate each and every one of you. But in the meantime, remember that I love you and I'm proud of you, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye. God, I'm out of fucking practice. 1 day into the year and I'm out of practice. All right, let's have a great year, by the way. Okay, I love you guys. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Ways down and ready to ride.